in. We thank you for staying around with us. Make sure you download our app. That's Music Muscle of the Shows. And also visit us on YouTube. That's Knox Media Group. Visit us on
Facebook, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Twitch. We're everywhere. Knox Media Group.
That's right. So thank you again. Thank you for hanging in there. I had a couple of people say that we were a little dark. We got a little people say we're a little dark and we got a little noise going on. So I'm going to step away for a second and fix the camera.
Well, guys, we have a story about Michael Jordan and Serena Williams. They made a big announcement. They are pairing together. Two legends have shared something special. We have Michael Jordan, who is an NBA legend. Y'all didn't think I knew that, did you? And then Serena Williams, who is a tennis legend. They are pairing together for something that's not of sports, but both of them are sports legends. They are pairing together for tequila.
I got somebody say you turned their song off, Mona. They was free to last. Not with my man.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yes. So thank y'all for tuning in. Had to fix the camera. Mona wanted to make me black.
Well, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. That's what I heard.
Oh, okay. So Serena Williams and Michael Jordan are pairing up to do what?
Tequila. A brand of tequila.
Oh.
It just says Michael Jordan and Serena Williams are two great athletes, and they represented sports very well. And it's only natural for the two to be friends, and even more natural for the two to start creating partnerships together for something other than sports. So I'm not even gonna say the name of the tequila, but there.
What's the name gonna be?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't say.
Oh, it wasn't that you couldn't say it. It's that you couldn't pronounce it.
I can't pronounce it. I probably could, but you know how people say we be messing up names and stuff, so I better not say it. Okay. They can look it up for themselves.
Well, they got a tequila coming out.
It's Michael Jordan's on tequila, and I have tasted Michael Jordan's tequila.
Really? I did not know
I have tasted his tequila, and the one I taste didn't taste all that good, but not by itself. Now, if you mix it, it might taste better, but if it's the kind that I taste,
listen to Mona. She concocting drinks up.
Yeah, you might have to mix it with some orange juice or something, make you a tequila sunrise. But the one
Look at you.
The one I taste didn't taste all that good. But Serena is partnering up with him. He already has partners in his little tequila thing with Derek Jeter.
Get Michael Jordan to come
What's
here.
his name? Derek Jeter.
Yeah.
He's a football. What is it? Baseball player.
We're going to get them to come here and allow people to sample.
You think Michael Jordan? He think he too good for.
He might like us.
You know, he used to be in Huntsville.
Oh,
He used to play. You know, he played that baseball team in Huntsville.
Oh, okay.
For a little while when he tried to switch over to baseball. And somebody named Jeannie Buss, I don't know who that is, but I know Derek Jeter.
So those are his partners already.
Yes.
Okay.
And they are supposed to be good sport people or whatever.
Well, that's good. Serena Williams gonna partner with him.
Yeah, she ready.
Well, I want to let you know what's going on this coming weekend. So today, as we stated earlier before we don't know what's going on over here. Think of Transformer Blue or something, but we're back. On this coming weekend is the Heritage Festival, and I was listening to the interview yesterday, and this is the 23rd annual Heritage Festival.
Really?
So it's been going on for 23 years. So this coming tonight, it starts over at the Willie Green Center. You know, I've been trying to figure out exactly, since I'm not from here, who Willie Green is.
Okay, but did you find out?
Well, I do know he's a black man, but I'm not sure what his legend is in this area.
Do anybody? I don't know. Do anybody know who Willie Green is and why did they name the center after Willie Green? We know that WC Handy. Why they named the Handy Center after
Right, because he
WC
was born
Handy?
over in that area.
Yes. So why did they name the Willie Green Center after Willie Green?
Yeah, so I
That's a
didn't.
good question.
Yeah, so I was trying to figure that out. I'm gonna have to research that and get more information on it.
So if you guys know, let us know.
Yeah, the number's 256-365-1000. So that's going on starting this afternoon at 3 o'clock. And it's going on at the Willie Green Center over in Tuscumbia. So that would happen. And then also it would continue on tomorrow over at the Willie Green Center. Make sure you bring your chairs out. It's going to be a lot of food vendors, a lot of things going on. And it's free. It's a fun outing for the entire family. They usually have different things going on for the kids and everything. So y'all make sure y'all come out and be a part of it. And then on next weekend, don't miss Alabama Boots, Hats, and Talents presents Free to Be Me, and it will go on next Friday through Sunday. It's June the 7th through the 9th. It will kick off with a talent show on Friday night at UNA. Remember, listen to this address. It's 114 West 6th Street, Tuscumbia. So it's UNA of Tuscumbia. On the 8th and the 9th, the event will be held at New Birth Ministries. This event is free, and it's for ladies. They're asking all ladies to wear your hats and boots. And the free event empowers women to activate their gifts and talent. So that's going on next weekend. And we also have Gross Out, where Knox Media Group is partnering with the city of Florence. So let us know about that, Mona.
We will be at Wildwood Park. It's a family event. Come out and get messy. That's all I can say. I'm going to have fun. Tamika, you going to come?
I'm definitely going to be there.
We're going to have fun. We're going to get messy.
Yes, so y'all make sure y'all come on out to that. And that's from 10 to 4 on next Saturday. So that's something for the kids to do.
Yeah.
We are here to try to give your kids something to do where you don't have to spend a bunch of money. So y'all make sure you come out, bring your kids out. Let's have a good time.
To these free events.
Yes, free fun, free family fun events.
It's hard out here for families. It's hard out here for everybody. So if you have kids, I mean,
take advantage.
Take advantage of this because, I mean, it's hard to take your kids to these amusement parks and all this other stuff that you got. If you ain't got money, you ain't going to be able to take your kids. So take advantage of these free events that these people are throwing for these kids. Yeah. It's something to do.
Yeah, so y'all make sure y'all take advantage of this. And also, Epic Live Events presents family-friendly jazz, blues, and barbecue on Saturday, June the 15th.
Father's Day weekend.
Yes, at John Hunt Park, Huntsville. Gates open at 10 a.m. Music from 1 to 8, and it's featuring 3-time Grammy winner Bobby Rush, Alex Bungan, Marion Meadows, Microwave Dave, Cruise the Dam, and the Juice Band. And you can call Knox Media Group if you like to purchase tickets. Our number here at the office, if you like to purchase tickets, 256-712-2887. General admission's $25. VIP is $40. You don't want to miss out. So make sure you get with us and let us know about if you need to get those tickets. That's a great Father's Day weekend. You could take your father over to Huntsville, spend the entire day, but let you know that you can buy tickets right here from Knox Media Group.
If your father is still involved in your life and you still have your father, take advantage of this. Do something good for your father. I don't have my father anymore. But if your father is still involved and he can get around, take your father somewhere.
Yes, that'll be good.
Okay, Tamika. Okay, you know, we have the D.L. Hughley show, and they have been touching on a subject that's really been ruffling my feathers.
About the
stepfather, the lady.
Yeah, I ain't been understanding why she's going off about that.
I want to choke her.
Me too.
But if y'all haven't been hearing, they were talking about step parents. And I mean, I always had both parents in my life.
Right.
I always had a mother and a father involved in my life, all up until my father passed. So my idea of a stepfather was somebody like if your dad wasn't involved in your life or whatever. If your dad wasn't there and your mom married somebody, that was your stepdaddy.
Right.
So me and somebody was talking. I don't name drop, but me and somebody was talking, and they were like, even if, say for instance, this woman and this man wasn't together, but the dad was still involved in the child's life, but that woman went on to marry another man.
So you saying the biological
father was still involved in the child's life. The parents just wasn't together.
Right.
But the mom married another man. He was like, that's not that child's stepfather because the father is still involved in the life. They say a step parent is somebody who come in and take on the role of a father.
So basically that's their meaning.
Yeah, that was their meaning of a step. And I was like, okay, well, it kind of makes sense for real. But I don't know. What do you guys think? That was my idea of a step parent. I thought a step parent was just...
I thought it was somebody in the child's life regardless if the parents are there or not. You know, if, just say for instance, I was to get married and my kids, the person I married, I would consider that to be their stepfather.
Yeah, that's my idea. But
okay,
they said,
let me tell you what Webster Dictionary say.
Okay.
Webster Dictionary says a man who is a husband or partner of one's parent after the divorce or separation of the parents or the death of one's father.
And that's what they said. They was like, I ain't dead. So that's
no. That said, this here say if y'all divorce or separate.
So what do you guys think?
Yeah, what do you consider? I mean, I've always considered
That's
a
what I
stepdad
thought.
is somebody that the other parent marries or whatever. I'm not going to disrespect them.
Yeah.
Or
I mean, it really ain't disrespect, but that's like this one girl, she was like, she considered her dad always been involved in her life, and she just considered having two dads.
Right.
She said that's how she
me.
feels. She didn't call it a stepdad or nothing like that. She just had two dads.
Well, that's how a friend of mine, she has a dad and her mom had married someone else and she has a stepdad. When she got married, they both
walked her down the aisle.
They both walked her down the aisle.
And if that dad is still involved, I think that should be the situation. But it was a situation where this girl's biological father act like he didn't even have a child.
Well, I mean, that's a whole different story because that does happen too.
Yeah, but listen, her stepdad took care of her all her life. When it came down to her getting married, she asked her biological dad to walk her down the aisle. Stepdad got mad, but she wanted the stepdad to pay for the wedding.
No.
That was crazy. So what do you guys think? Call in 256.
Yes, tell us your meaning of a stepdad. 256-365-1000. Call us up. Let us know. Because I personally think a stepfather is a father who take care of the child.
Well, this woman on DL said that she just made me mad. Talking about it's a weak man. It takes a weak man to take care of somebody else's child.
No.
It take a weak man not to take care of his own child. That's a weak man.
No, I think it takes a weak man. It takes a weak man to be there and you don't do nothing for the child. If you love me, you gotta love my kids.
Exactly. That's just crazy.
You ain't coming to my house if you can't be if you don't like my kid.
Exactly. That's just weird to me.
And a lot of women accept that.
They do.
A lot of women accept
now, you ain't finna be around my kid until I figure out if you gonna be around.
Well,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Yeah. But I'm saying you got to be around. But I'm saying if you're around long enough, you got to be able to love my kids as if they're yours.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know nobody love just like you would love them. But at the same time, you're not going to be crazy with them. And I ain't going to put you before them.
Oh, no. That's crazy.
But a lot of women do.
Oh,
a lot. Crazy. And I definitely don't think they're weak-minded.
No.
By stepping up doing that.
I don't know. But I mean, the response that he got, those people were ready to do something to that woman. I want to sit down and talk to her and wonder what's going through her head.
Right. So what y'all think, what you think the role of a stepfather is, or what do you consider of a stepfather? Call us 256-365-1000. And while we getting those calls coming in, we're going to let you know how you can hear us. You can hear us on 105.1 FM or 101.5 HD3. You can listen to us on our sister station, which is 24 hours of gospel, and that's 1500 AM out of Russellville, Alabama. Or you can listen to us, you can find us on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Amazon Music. You can find us on Pandora, or you can find us on your Roku channel, and you can also find us on the website www.knoxmediagroupinc.org. And I think we're in the process of actually building our website.
Yes.
We still need some people to test our app, our new app. And what we need you to do, we need you to text your email address to 256-483-0750. Text us your email address. We will not sell your email address. I know a lot of people say, what you gonna do with my email address? We will not sell your email address, but when we send you a link, we need you to activate it, because that's the only way Google gonna know that we actually had 20 people to do this, because we've sent out several emails and several people don't respond to the link or don't activate the link. But we need you to activate the link, and it takes less than 5 minutes to do so. So go ahead and do that. Send us your email address to 256-483-0750. And that way you could be one of our testers for our Knox Media Group link.
Yes, you guys, help us out. That's all we ask.
Yeah, so support is good. And I know a lot of people say, well, I don't know about that. You know what? Don't knock something until you try it.
Exactly. But we was talking about the step parents. I heard several women say they don't want a man that got kids because that'll take away from their quality time.
Well, that's a lot of them ain't gonna get no man that ain't got no kids. That's why they by themselves.
That's true. I mean, they're delusional. I don't know. It says a lot about a man that take care of his child, to me.
Yeah, I mean, but why wouldn't you want, I don't know. Folks weird. And I consider those, and this is my opinion, I consider those people as being selfish.
Very selfish. Very selfish.
But you want, okay, some women don't want a man with kids, but you want them to help with your kids.
Yeah. They want their kids.
As they say, make that make sense.
Make it make sense. It don't. And say, for instance, it was this one situation. This lady, her and her friend had a date planned. But something happened with his kids, and he called her, and he was like, I got to be there for my child. She get mad because this man said he had to be there for his child. And I was like, are you serious right now? And she was like, yeah. I said, so you want him to put you before his child? She wanted him to put her before his child. And I thought that was ridiculous. To me, that's crazy. She know who I'm talking about.
Mona said, you know who.
She know who I'm talking about. It was ridiculous. I told her to her face it was ridiculous. Don't do that.
No, you don't want nobody, because you wouldn't want to be that person.
Yeah. That's a setup for failure.
Right.
I think it is. And any man that allow a woman to even ask him to put her first before his child is weak.
Right. Yeah, that's very crazy. Very crazy and selfish. So you just messed me up on that, because I mean, who would want somebody to do that?
Who would want a woman like that? I mean, well, never mind. It's some weak men out here, but we're gonna leave it at that.
Yeah,
they be getting mad at me for saying that.
So the question is, what do you consider the role of a stepfather? Call us 256-365-1000.
Come on, guys. I know you guys got some input on that because I mean it bothered me. And when I heard her say that, I was like, is she really saying that? Is she, or do she just want attention? Because that's crazy to me. I know everybody has their own opinion about things, but why would you even think that it takes a weak man to take care of somebody else's child?
Right.
Everybody needs love, especially kids.
And I think that's a Superman.
A very good Superman.
This day and time, anyway. Yeah.
That put a smile on my face.
Yeah. Someone just texts and says, so a step parent only becomes.
We got a call.
Caller, you're on the air. Caller, you're on the air.
Hello. Role as a stepfather?
Yes.
Yeah, this is Tony Latham.
Hey, Tony, how are you today?
I am good. My personal belief of role as a stepfather is to love a child as if you gave birth to it.
I feel the same way because, I mean, these kids didn't ask to be here. And somebody has to do it. And that woman, she really made me feel some type of way. I don't know who she is, but just by hearing her say it takes a weak man to raise somebody else's child, that bothered me.
No, because sometimes you might be the best thing that child ever had in his life.
Exactly.
Yes. Step parents can be absolutely sometimes better than the biological parent. And if I have somebody who loves your child, be happy that's the one who loves and respects your child and will provide for them.
Amen.
I feel the same way. Thank you, Tony, for calling in. Thank you for that.
All right. Thank you. All right.
So happy to be Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So, someone just texts, would a boyfriend be considered a stepfather? And they said, no, I don't consider a boyfriend a stepfather. It's only if you marry that person.
What do you think?
I mean, it just depends on how long you've been in a relationship.
It do depends because some boyfriends last for 20 years. So
I know.
I mean, I'm just saying if that person is taking care of that child, it could be a stepfather because
right.
Some boyfriends adopt kids. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they be in them kids' lives forever. So I consider that as a step parent.
Right. So would you allow a stepfather, because I know how you are with disciplinary, would you allow a stepfather to discipline your child?
Okay.
That's another question for another day.
See, you took it there. Okay. Honestly, okay, you know how I am with disciplinary and stuff like that. And you're talking about the reason that I am like I am about disciplinary is because at that moment, Zay and...
You ain't got to name it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna name it. Okay, my kid's dad is involved in their life.
Right.
So that's why that was going on. Now, if I had a child whose dad was not involved in their life and a step parent came along, yes, that step parent can be involved in the disciplinary action. Mm-hmm. So, yes.
I don't know if Mona telling the whole truth on that now.
I would, yes, because kids need.
You think so more that. Now than you did?
Yes, maybe. Because I was into that gentle parenting stage, and no.
Well, I'm
not into the gentle parent stage.
Well, yeah, I think everybody needs help, and kids, like the Bible state, the kids actually like to be disciplined. You have to discipline them.
Man, these kids these days, they need something.
Yeah,
they different.
Yeah,
COVID changed. COVID changed the DNA.
Yeah, so I think so. I think you should be able, actually to be. I think it takes a village.
Yeah, and it's just like it's something about a male's demeanor that kids listen to. They did a study on them kids. It was like the mother was like, sit down and go to sleep. Lay down and go to sleep. And the child just looked at her and laughed. The dad just came in and was like, lay down. And the kid looking.
And lay down.
Lay down. Just like, really?
I'm reading this article. It says 9 things a step parent should never do. And you can say if you agree or disagree.
Okay.
Try to take the other parent's place. I think they should never try to do that.
Okay.
Physically punish your stepkids. I disagree with that. I think they should.
I agree with that.
Assume,
physically.
Yeah. Assume a position of authority. Interfere with co-parenting decisions. So what do you think about that?
I think they should be involved. Because they're part of it.
They're part of the family.
They're part of the family.
Interfere with conflicts between the kids and their parent, and actively counter the other parent wishes, and badmouth the ex. Now I disagree.
No,
you should never badmouth another one. No. Because I just feel like you should allow every person within that relationship learn the person for themselves. And that's the problem. That's even with friendships or whatever. So many people go and try to badmouth you to somebody else to make themselves look good. But at the same time, you know better if you're talking about somebody else. And see, that's the problem I'm having right now with people.
Well, see, my thing is, I don't care what nobody say about anybody. I'm going to see for myself.
And everybody should get to that point, but a lot of people are not at that point of life. Because a lot of people rather ask somebody, what do you think about them? What do you think about Tamika? Get to know Tamika for yourself, because your encounter with them may not be the same encounter that you have.
That's true.
So you have to get to learn people for yourself, especially when it's just a lot. And especially relationships and kids. A step parent should never be able to talk about the parent to that child. I disagree. I don't care if they have never done anything for them. That's not your place to do that.
That's true.
To talk down on somebody, because you wouldn't want nobody to do the same to you.
No, but I mean, you also got to. Hopefully, your kids got common sense too.
Well,
man,
but if you've been in my ear since I was 2, telling me stuff about my daddy,
that is true. That's the learning stage, the development stage.
Right. So therefore, I'm going to believe.
That is true.
So we have to watch how we interact and what we say. And I mean, we have to do that just around adults, whoever, because you wouldn't want nobody to do you that way. And that's the issue we're having so much of now.
With my kids, being a single parent, with my kids, I used to tell them all the time, I don't care what nobody ever tell you, your mama will always love you.
Right.
I don't care what nobody say about me or what nobody say about me. I will always love you, regardless of the situation. I don't care what you do. I will always love you. Right. And they know that.
Right.
Every last one of them know that. I got 6 kids, and every last one of them know that.
And it should be that way. Because I tell mine the same.
You have to instill that in them, because it's some evil people out here.
Right.
And half of them are the ones that's close. They act like they're the ones that's closest to you.
Yeah. So y'all think about it. We're going to be talking about stepfathers more coming up to Father's Day. So just remember, let's not be doing some of those 9 things we just discussed. But we're going to let you know. Make sure you get out to get over to the Willie Green Center this weekend to the Heritage Festival. And that address is 609 Southeast Street in Tuscumbia. You don't want to miss out on all the fun and celebrations. And it starts today at 3 p.m. and it goes on tomorrow starting at 10 a.m. So y'all make sure you get out there for that event. That's what's going on this weekend. Make sure you stay hydrated, drinks lots of water. I'm going to get me some water now because I feel like I'm not hydrated right now. But all is well. So y'all make sure y'all drink and stay hydrated and love on somebody And let's not just be so fake with folks, because I'm sick of fake folks. What you got to say, Mona?
Yeah, there's a lot of fake people. Be real. Just be real with yourself. Be real with other people. Love on each other. Love God. Love yourself and love each other.
Definitely in those ways, because we definitely have to love, because you never know what somebody's going through or things change within a second. So make sure you enjoy your weekend. Stay warm. Stay hydrated. And as Mona said earlier, make sure you take your umbrellas out as you go out this weekend. I just love you. Y'all stay tuned for the DL Hughley show. And then we have Annie Main tonight. Make sure you listen to us. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor. You're listening to 105.1.
The music muscle of the show.
Mona got me some music. All right. Thank you, guys.
Now I know y'all want to know about this man y'all saw me with the other night. I was out last night at the hole in the wall, feeling good drinking, having a good time, y'all. I was on that floor, doing that slide, front to back, and side to side. Fun chocolate man came up to me, said, "What's your name?" I said, "Mona B." He smiled and told me he been hoping and wishing